3.5 games into the season, and on 3rd and 10 plus, you're 0-18. You have no conversions on 10 yards or more on a 3rd down. Teams are crushing you. And why are they probably crushing you in those moments? Is it because Grubb's not calling good plays on that? Where's pass protection going to get most violated? Where's bad protection going to get most violated? When they know you have to pass and when they know you need a lot of yards to go get that first down. So a tough situation becomes even more difficult in those situations. So what does a bad offensive coordinator do in those moments? Well, just keep calling it. Just keep calling it. They got to execute it. Just keep calling it. It's not my fault if you can't block. Just keep calling it. It's not my fault if you don't get the throw there. Just keep calling it. I think it's approached by some OCs in the way that they would go about their business. But in Grubb, you have a guy that's thinking about this a little bit more creatively. How can I help my guys? How can I manufacture things? This is what I've talked about with this coaching staff is they're thinking about ways to, how can I help my guy rather than throwing him out there and saying, it's on you, get it done. Get it done. How can I get him things built in to help him out? And that's just what this play call is. This is, of course, the hook and ladder play that you get going here to Jackson Smith, who then throws the ball over to Zach Charbonnet to go get you the first down on a 3rd and 16. This wasn't a merely 3rd and 10. This is a 3rd and 16 play. And you're giving on this play, what I like about it first is you're giving none of the eye candy over to Charbonnet on this play. And what I mean by that is you've got trips to the far side of the field. The Lions have got a 5-man look here. So from their standpoint, the Lions defense is probably thinking, well, Charbonnet is going to more likely than not stay in to block and help out because he's helped out a lot in this game at times. So what the Seahawks then do here is they bring those two guys underneath and DK and Tyler Lockett to lay down those blocks and set the stage for this to look like what it is, which is essentially just a short drag route. Get as many yards as we can. Let's try to flip the field position. This is how teams do this often, a lot. But you sneak Charbonnet through the back, never chip, perfect timing on their part. I mean, just absolutely wonderfully executed. Good job here by Jackson Smith and Jigba of making sure he's throwing the ball back. Something you're worried about a little bit is it an actual lateral here? Yes, it is. So he did a perfect job with that. Didn't lollipop the throw in there. Actually kind of gave it a little bit of, it was not flipping in there fast, but he threw it pretty quick there over to Charbonnet, make sure he got it to him quick. But just love the call and the timing on this. Your offense is struggling. We never see hook and ladder plays anymore. Reportedly, they had this thing worked in a couple of weeks ago and started bringing it in, and Grubb was kind of sitting in his back pocket, probably for just this reason, as he was probably recognizing even at that time that the team was struggling with getting these 3rd and 10s. And what can I do about that? Great play call here, just huge. In a game where your offense needed to carry more of the burden. They needed to pick this defense up today. They did as much as I think they possibly really could when it was all said and done. You don't like the Metcalf fumble early on, but it's hard to play perfect football, and it's going to be hard to score every single possession as an offense and do much to push back on them with that. But I thought it was just a great call on Grubb's part. It's obviously a lot of fun. Fans are always going to love the hook and ladder, but the conditions to create this call, it's just not just to play in the game, not just to play in the game where you need a touchdown, play in the game where you're trying to overcome this thing that you've had zero success on in the year.